Now then, how are you doing? Do you want to learn all about an incredible cricket tournament played at a beach club on the island of Koh Chang in Thailand? You do? Hang around as I bring you my report from the Koh Chang Beach Cricket Tournament of 2025. The event began on Thursday as local youngsters played in their own competition.
Well left, Krusty. Waiting to see 6 or 4. 4, thank you.
So beach cricket has many different rules compared to the traditional game. For a start, it's 6 aside. Everybody must bowl 1 over. Everybody faces 1 over. And the overs consist of 5 balls, so every batter gets 5 balls. If you're out, you stay there and you have 5 runs deducted. And as you see here, the batter only runs halfway and back. So the only place you can be run out is at the wicket keeper's end, which makes it a lot easier. It's a proper mat wicket, as I'll show you. And that's fantastic fielding.
Oh, fantastic return there.
Great stuff. And at the end of each over, the fielder moves to the next position. So therefore, you don't have a permanent wicket keeper. Everybody gets a go in every position. Keeps everybody in the game. Everybody gets a fair turn. And the games are fast moving. 6 overs aside, 5 balls an over, 30 balls an innings. And some innings end in negative scores. Well, the thing is, the game's never over until the last over, because you can take wickets and claw a deficit back. It's a great format. Anybody can play. There's boys, girls, there's pensioners. Everybody's having an amazing time. We might be missing a bit of sun at the moment, but the temperature's just right. And this is surely cricket in paradise.
Well,
the other things that we do here to encourage everybody to get involved, those who can't bowl, it's not a problem. Because you don't re-bowl wides or no balls, just have runs deducted. So nobody feels too embarrassed there having to bowl a long over. I encourage everybody to have fun.
There's a wicket.
I'm not sure I've ever seen cricket being played in these conditions ever before. So Saturday morning, day 2, and there are 1 or 2 breaks in the clouds, which is promising. I believe it's going to be a better forecast today. Did so well to get as much cricket in as we did yesterday. As you saw there, the tent's in a hell of a mess. That's taken a hit. I don't know whether it's been a windstorm or lightning strike. Such a shame, because it's an amazing place is this when the sun's out. Hopefully see a bit of that towards the end of the weekend. Forecast is better. Here's the rolled up wicket. Just waiting for the youngsters to come and roll it. Unroll it rather. As you can see, it's been rolled as the sand that it sits on, and it plays pretty flat. So just waiting now for teams to start to arrive, and we'll get playing at 9 AM. A fun ruling for this tournament. If a batter at the end of their over ends up on 0 or a negative score, they get thrown in the ice cold duck pond. If the whole team end up on 0 or a negative score, in they all go. So here we are on the beach at Shambhala Resort. Magnificent venue for this great tournament, the Koh Chang Beach Cricket Tournament. The man who I'm going to have a chat with now, Steve Perry, does so much to make sure this tournament runs. What gave you the idea, Steve?
Well, actually, it was a guy called Jack Dunford, who's the chairman of, or was the chairman of the British Club in Bangkok. We talked, when I played for the British Club, we talked about how there used to be a tournament in Hua Hin on the beach. Said it was a great tournament, but I think it folded after 2 years. And when I came down to Koh Chang, there was a little bit of cricket on the beach, but not anything sort of organised or, you know, any structure to it. So we actually came down to Shambhala one day. I think just came down here for a drink, and I looked at the beach and I went, wow, I mean, this place could make a brilliant place to have cricket. So I spoke to Roland and said, would you be interested in letting some beach cricket come on here, and explain it to him. And being, a European who's never played cricket, he didn't have a clue what I was talking about. But he agreed to give it a go, and we started playing down here every Tuesday and Thursday. And then we sort of got some kids involved from the local school. So it was a lot of old Farangs, some kids from the local school, and sort of the beach cricket idea developed from there. And we decided, why not have a tournament? Jack said British Club will bring some teams down. I think Lana came to the first tournament. I'm trying to think who else came to that first one. It was quite a small tournament initially, but it was great, good fun, and it's developed from there. And to this year, we've obviously got 4 days, where we brought in some kids from the local schools. But some of our kids who started off very young are now developing those children into young cricketers. So there were 30 kids down here yesterday from 2 local schools. Had a brilliant day's cricket. Quality was actually very good, but boys and girls. And yeah, it was really good to see. So Koh Chang is now the representative of track, which is the province we're in for cricket nationally. And they finished the best ever position this year in the championships at 3rd. So they're currently the 3rd top ranked team in Thailand.
And this week we've got the team from Nakhon Ratchasima, Changpuang Suksa School.
Well done for saying that.
And they've won the girls under 18 championship, so it's a good standard down here this
Very
week.
Good standard. Well, we've got a new team from Koh Samui who look really strong. Unfortunately for them, came up against a brilliant young Koh Chang team, our best Koh Chang team, and lost by a few runs in their first game. But they're still learning. So I think they could be a very strong team for the finals. Yeah, we've got 18 teams this year. There's 2 teams I've never. Also, I mean, Samui were a new team, but there was another team, 2 more teams who are new to the tournament, which was Bangkok Bandooks, who are going to play in the next game against Samui, and another team called the Mutant Misfits, who are another team from Bangkok. So it'd be interesting to see how they get on.
Away from the cricket, obviously it's a big social event.
Yeah.
And good for local business.
Really good for local business. You're talking about the low season here, where really there's nothing happening. It's rainy season. Yeah, we got a bit of rain, but it's certainly not stopping us playing. It's cooling it down a bit on the beach. But yeah, this is low season where really there aren't many tourists to the island. So the extra guests, the rooms that they're filling up, the food they're eating in the restaurants, the beers they're drinking in the bars, it's all good extra income for Koh Chang.
And of course this year very special with it being the 10th anniversary.
10th anniversary, yeah, which is fantastic. It's a big event, and it's our biggest event ever with 4 days. So 18 teams in the finals. If the weather stays like this, it'll be fantastic.
If it doesn't, it'll be great.
It'll still be great. You're right, Chubs.
No, thanks ever so much, Steve.
Thanks, Chubs.
And many success going forward, all the youngsters that keep coming through.
Yeah, we've got some Thailand internationals. That's the great thing that come through from this.
Isn't it wonderful?
Yeah, it's lovely, It's been really great to see. So hopefully many more.
Yeah. Okay, mate, cheers.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
It's a wicket.
I mean, let's be honest, who wouldn't have fun here? It's a little bit windy and it's out of season in Thailand. Well, that's great because it means that the facilities are accessible, everyone can be accommodated, and everyone's having heaps and heaps of fun. All ages here, all ages, from the youngsters, the young girls team from Nakhon Ratchasima, from Changpuang Suksa School, or the under 18 Thailand champions, all the way through to 80-year-old Eddie Joyner, who's the coach with the Lampoon Red Cap girls, who's also playing. It's that sort of event, boys, girls, women, men, Everybody has fun. So yeah, the cricket is played here at the Shambhala Resort in Klong Bay in Koh Chang. If you look out there where you see the small island, you go around that corner. Sorry, you go to the right and go around that corner, you go to the ferry port. So one of the unusual features is because of the tides, there's only 2 weekends that the cricket could really be played, you know, to fit everything in. I mean, yesterday, 17 games of cricket we had. Fantastic day, and the weather caught quite a few people out, because although it was windy, it is very hot. There's a lot of people sunburnt this morning, so they'll have to add a bit of extra luck today to them. Yeah, as you can see, what a stunning place to come anywhere, but to enjoy an international cricket tournament. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. So that young gent there, the number 3 shirt on, Johnny, he's the local hero. He was one of the young cricketers a few years ago when all the training and development started down here at Koh Chang. He was the player of the tournament at Vientiane a couple of months back against some very accomplished adult cricketers. He's an absolute superstar. He organises coaching, he looks after the kids, bringing them all on. He took a team all the way to Nakhon Ratchasima at the National Championships the other week. Teaches them all. Look at this, the girls all getting stuck in rolling the wicket. We don't get that at Lords. The other gentleman there in the red cap, that's Chair, another fantastic young man. He's in charge of the Lampoon girls, along with Eddie the coach. And the guy in the black jacket, Yod, originally from Chiang Mai, came through the youth scheme there. Now he's the coach of the Thai National Champions from Nakhon Ratchasima. So he's fantastic. And the man I interviewed earlier, Steve Perry, his resort, Serenity Resort, amazing place. He accommodates all these youngsters, looks after them free of charge, feeds them, makes sure they have everything they need. An incredible man. So I've got Johnny with me. Johnny is the prime coach here of the youngsters at Koh Chang. Johnny, how many children do you coach now?
Now in full school it's 60.
60
children. No.
And how many schools?
4 schools in Koh Chang.
4 schools in Koh Chang. Wow. And many of them played in the national championships at Karat? Yeah?
Yes.
And are you going to play for Thailand for a long time?
Yes.
You think?
Yeah,
I think so. Okay. Today Johnny got to the final with his team. They were brilliant, but they played against a very good side in the final. But a couple of months ago, Johnny was the player of the tournament in Vientiane. He's a very good cricketer. As you saw early this morning, he was rolling the wicket, getting everything ready. And you help run the tournament next year, you think?
Yes.
That's that's good. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Bowling, very good. Okay. He's a good bowler, really good bowler.
The other sponsors, thank you Lily at Golden Flowers for providing the food for the kids. Koh Chang's Paddy Palms Jump Bar. 15 Palms Kapow Restaurants. Blue Lagoon, the Pearl and Dick at Double Lucky Bar. And of course, please tonight come back to 15 Palms. Tony and his team will put on a magnificent buffet on Friday. We'll be doing the same this evening along with Kapow. Thank you very much everyone who got involved in that way. Also very essential during the weekend, thank you to the umpires, everybody who's taken the turn out there, sometimes in treacherous conditions, putting the tournament and cricket first. Thank you umpires. Our lone scorer Richard Lockwood, absolutely valiant as ever. You've never seen entertainment like him trying to shuffle papers in a gale force wind. My co-commentator Owen, fantastic as ever mate. And to Johnny and the team who've prepared the ground each morning, got everything ready for us. What a credit they are. So without any further ado, it's fairly obvious to all of you that this is a very special tournament. There's some amazing people around the circuit, play different Thai tournaments. But I'm going to introduce you to a man, don't really need an introduction, he's just an astonishing man, Steve Perry.
Chops has already thanked everyone, but we've got a great bunch of people here on Koh Chang who sponsor and support. And, as he's already said, you know, Tony, Dave, all the crew, they've been absolutely amazing. So thank you very much. And you know, the tournament, the quality of the tournament this year. I thought our boys on the 10th year we had a chance. And they did us really proud. They beat a very strong Alibaba team in the semi-final, and have beaten Pattaya on the way in as well, and Koh Samui, who looked like they were going to be very strong contenders. But at the end of the day, the Mutant Misfits were just too strong on the day, and they bowled probably some of the best bowling I've ever seen in the beach cricket, probably the best bowling. So it was a brilliant finish. But thank you. And we've managed to extend it this year to 4 days. Amazing again with the weather.
Yeah.
I mean, the weather has been absolutely. Weather gods are on our side, because if you look to the forecast, it didn't look like we'd be playing cricket this weekend.
Right, we'll start with the wooden spoon. The runners-up this year, Pattaya Thoroughbreds. Well played, guys. But the wooden spoon winners for 2025, the Bangkok Bandooks. On to the chopsticks, and I don't sponsor these. The runners-up this year, Phuket Penguins. But the champions this year of the chopsticks, the Samui Mad Monkeys. Their debut tournament, well done. There comes the second grade. We do things different here, says Steve Perry. So, for the cup, this year, the runners-up, the Black Parrots. Tremendous performance. But they were up against a team that used all their experience. They've been coming here for many years. Great set of guys. This year, the cup winners, the British Club Master Batters. Tremendously high standard. And I tell you what, there was a moment in the final where the game turned so suddenly. Bodie hit a 12 and then he was dropped the next ball. How things can change very, very quickly. The runners up this year, and what a credit to the development of cricket on Koh Chang. They were up against a formidable outfit who've played tremendous cricket all weekend. The winners of the Shield are the Mutant Misfits. He hit 2 maximums. The batter of the tournament is Cher. Here he comes. And we've decided to give the bowler of the tournament to Manu Samui. To a player who's shone all weekend, played for the champion team. The player of the tournament is Natik. Right, so the cricket's over here at the Shambhala Resort in Koh Chang. Tremendous tournament. Everybody's had a ball. The best team won, the Mutant Misfits. Lord Ganesha, the local side, runners up in the main competition. Great cricket all day. The camaraderie though, just an amazing event. I'm very fortunate. I get to cricket in a lot of places around Thailand. And the surprising thing is so many people say, what, is there really cricket in Thailand? And do Thais play it? Well, you better believe it, because they are fantastic. They're being coached properly, they're playing the right way, total respect, and they're getting better all the time. So, a few minutes time, we'll be going down to 15 Palms where we were on Friday night, where there's a buffet laid on. We've had the presentations, as you saw, and now we're going to go and have some fun making friendships through cricket. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel, obviously free of charge. Tell your friends about it, leave comments, ask questions. There's some links in the description box, so if you want to get involved with cricket in Thailand and go to different events, you'll be able to do so. Until, take care, be kind to others, stay safe.
Go, go, go.